guys, it's Vian here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thank you for stopping by. Today I'm talking about the COVERGIRL Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation right here, and I'm going to be doing a wear test for it throughout the day. I have a pretty busy day today, dinners and making dinners and errands and all that good stuff, and so I'm going to be wearing this today to test it out, see how it is, how it holds up. This is a new foundation by COVERGIRL, and it has the SPF 20 in there, and it claims to be lightweight, full coverage, and it says it hydrates and includes a complex of SPF 20, and it has vitamin and also an antioxidant. Yeah, and it says oil free. So that's a plus for oily skin like me. I get pretty oily throughout the day, pretty quickly. And I've only found a few foundations that will hold up on my skin, especially on summer days. It's not going to be too hot today. And so this is my face wearing the foundation. I didn't set the foundation or anything with powders, and I'm also not wearing any primers. I did prep my skin using like my regular skincare line, and you know what? I just realized that I forgot to put on my sunscreen today. Whoops. But so far on application, I really like this foundation. It claims to be full coverage, but when you first put it on the first application, it is not full coverage. You have to build it up, and you can build it up to be full coverage. It's just not on the first application, and that's pretty normal with a lot of the drugstore foundation, except for like two that I can think of that is like, you know, full coverage right off the bat. I did use a sponge today. I used the EcoTools sponge. It's my favorite sponge to use. I didn't use a brush today because I just don't like using a brush with a heavier foundation. I just like to have a natural looking finish when I'm done with my face, and so I didn't use the brush like I normally do. Usually I would use half on one side and half on the other side, but today I decided just to go all sponge. And because I always have to go back with my sponge to fix up my brush side anyways. So yeah, if you guys want to see how this foundation holds up, how it applies, then go ahead and continue watching. I'll be checking back in throughout the day, but so far just on application, I like the foundation a lot so far, and I'm glad I picked it up. Oh, and I also got it at Walmart for, I think it was $9.97, a lot less cheaper than you would get it at Walgreens. So if you guys want to check it out, just check it out at Walmart. Don't go to Walgreens. Because I heard Walgreens was like, what, $12.99, $13 almost? Yeah. Alright, so if you want to see the application and how it wears, just keep on watching. Okay, so here is the foundation. And I'm using just 2 pumps on there. It's a little bit thick, so maybe I should have just went with 1 pump first. But, oh well. The color might be a little bit too dark for me. I got the color 725. We'll see how this goes. And I'm not wearing any primers today, as I usually don't with foundation reviews. Just so we can see how it is. The foundation actually smells really good. It smells kind of like a light sweet scent, like a light citrusy scent. Kind of smells like something I smell at a hotel in Las Vegas. That's what it smells like. Like that helps, but that's what it smells like. And so far, I really, really love the application, you guys. This foundation is a little bit thicker, and so I decided to just use the sponge. I didn't want to try a brush with it. And this foundation is perfect. I just love the way it blends out. It blends like a dream. Everything is all even out. It is not full coverage, definitely not full coverage. You can still see my little freckles and spots right here, but it just blends like a dream. I love it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little, like maybe half a pump, not even, just a teeny tiny bit like that, because I don't want it to get too cakey on my cheeks. But I'm gonna go in and see if it will get up to the full coverage to cover my spots up here. and it looks like it might, just might. So now it feels a little bit more heavier, of course, because it is the second layer, but we'll let that dry. I'm going to blend out this side and see how it does. But it covers up all of my little freckles pretty well. I'm fairly happy with that. Not a lot of drugstore foundations can do that because most of them are fairly sheer. And I have this spot down here. I'm going to try and go over, and it's covering it up. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, so this is what my face looks like after one layer plus the little tiny on my cheeks right here. And let me put my face together. And now 11:20, and I put the foundation on about 20 minutes ago. And so that's just going to be the little timestamp just to let you know how long the foundation wears. All right. Okay, I am back, and it is now 1:30. It's probably been 2.5 hours since I've put this foundation on, and I think it still looks good. I think it oxidized on me a tiny bit now that I'm looking at it again this morning. When I put it on, the colors seem to have matched me pretty well, even though I was afraid that it would have been a little bit dark, because this is like the third to lightest color that was available. There's 14 colors that's available on the CoverGirl website, but like at Walmart, I only saw about 6 or 7 or something like that, not like a whole selection. So just keep in mind of that. I think this is a bit too dark for me for right now, but after I get tanned, this one should be okay. But I just wish they had a little bit better color selection. But so far, after 2 hours, my face still looks great. There's not any movement at all. There's no shininess or anything, and it still looks very healthy just as I put it on. I'm pretty pleased with what it looks like so far, so I'll check back a little bit later. Hey guys, I'm back. It is now 8 p.m. That's the time right there. 8:08 p.m. So basically I've put this foundation on for 9 hours, and this is what my face looks like at the end of the day. Can you say amazing? My face is still on. Everything is still covered. It hasn't moved. I am a little bit oily here, just a tad bit, you know, just a little bit glowy, but like my blush is still full on. I have to remember what I used for my blush today because it's amazing, and I think I used the CoverGirl blush from my little depotted palette right here, so that's like totally amazing. But I'm so happy with my face and how everything is still intact. Even the contour is still there. Not the contour, the bronzer. I used the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer, and it's there. My eye makeup hasn't really moved, so I'm just so impressed. This foundation, oh my goodness. I haven't seen much. I haven't watched a lot of reviews on this until after I recorded this video this morning, and some of the reviews I heard was bad. Like, I don't see how it's bad because it's so good for my oily skin. I still can't believe that it's still here for 9 hours. And I'm ready to wash my face off now, but I feel that if I leave it on even, it could probably go for another 2 hours. So maybe 12 hours it might work all the way, because I see no fading or anything like that at all. Let me double check up close. I was playing with my chin a lot like this when I was sitting at dinner, so I was like playing with it a lot, but it didn't seem to have any effect on it. No dry patches or anything. My nose down here is coming through a little bit, just the natural color, you know, just a tiny bit right here. And I didn't touch my nose or anything like that too much today. But as you can see, everything else is still there. Everything is still in place. You know, my blush, even my highlighter a little bit is still on. So I would highly recommend this foundation, and just make sure you get it at Walmart for a little bit cheaper, for $10 for the drugstore. I say it beats some of my high-end foundations. So yeah, highly recommend this. So that is all for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and thought that it was helpful. If it is, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And make sure to hit that red subscribe button to see more videos and more reviews like this in the future. I'll talk to you next time.